I've encountered so many kids who, when I begin to tell them some of the interesting things, or the things that I think are interesting about science, things about cosmology or astrophysics or particle theory, to see their eyes widen and have them say, "That's science?" Because that's not what they've experienced science to be. Because so often in the classroom, we quickly focus in on the details, trying to get kids to solve equations and balance reactions and so forth. And the reason for that is clear. The details are important. They're also very easy to examine, right? So you can have tests that are really based on the details, getting the right answer. And if we don't have a commensurate focus on the big, wonderful ideas of science that get kids excited about it, they just don't care enough about the details to really want to engage with them.
Yeah, you all know Natalie Angier's wonderful book, The Canon, in which she has an interview with Peter Gallison, the historian of science at Harvard, and Peter says there's this incredibly difficult task. You take these bright, energetic, information-sucking objects,
and beat science out of them or something, right?
And you manage to push this rock to the top of the hill there of making them completely disinterested.
Right.
An analogy which I like is that you can appreciate music without actually being able to play an instrument. And a lot of people have a love of music drummed out of them by five-finger exercises on the piano, when they could be listening to Mozart. And the equivalent to listening to Mozart is your thing about having the Nobel Prize winners coming and telling about the wonders of the universe. And similarly, in school, you don't have to teach science by getting out a Bunsen burner and getting people to melt things in crucibles and things. You can teach how wonderful it is, how elegant it is.
That's because we want to also, as educators, we tend to want to create clones of ourselves, I think. And Brian brought up, well, we tend to think it's really important that these students have all the skills that we have, but most of them don't need them. They're not going to be physicists or biologists. What they need is an understanding of the process and the wonder.